Hello friends, today I wanted to show you guys the Necromancer build that I've been playing with lately. And a couple things of note. First of all, the build's not optimized at all. My gear is really bad. I'm using just like a crappy rare offhand. I don't have ancients, I'm not using Lon. I'm just trying to do a build that doesn't require Lon to see what we can come up with. And this build with Lon would probably be infinitely better. Another thing to note is that I'm not using Revive monsters at all, Revive skill here, because apparently it's doing way too much damage, and that's what they posted on the Necromancer beta forums over at Blizzard. So yeah, no Revive. If you see a build that's using Revive and you see it doing a lot of damage, it's because it's overpowered at the moment, which I don't see the point in using it if, just for testing purposes then. Oh well. Anyways, let's talk about the build. I really wanted to do something that focused on Corpse Explosion. So we're using Siphon Blood Power Shift, a little bit extra damage, heals you, that kind of stuff. It's nice. Then this one right here, Corpse Explosion, Dead Cold. The reason we're using the Cold skill is because I also wanted to use Reinhardt, because Reinhardt's awesome, and it's sort of fun to do 10,000% extra damage when things are frozen. So the build's going to revolve around getting things to die with frozen corpses. We're using Blood Rush Metabolism. This is because we're not using Ingeom right now. I'm using Furnace simply because my damage is low. And Blood Rush makes it so you use more life when you teleport. Watch the life total. There, whoops. See, it jumps down. And this helps the blood is power passes, so every 5% health loss, reduce all remaining cooldowns by 1%. We need as much CDR as possible with this build because Land of the Dead has a 2-minute cooldown, which is ridiculous. So you need as much CDR as possible to lower the cooldown of Land of the Dead. And Metabolism with Blood Rush, along with Blood is Power, makes it so we can have a decent, cooldown reduction. Then we're using Frailty, Aura of Frailty. This is just ridiculous. It kills things that are below 15% life instantly. Fantastic. And Golem, this is only because we want to be able to make a bunch of corpses pretty often. And since we have a lot of CDR in the build, and we're going to be using Commander of the Dead, we can use the active on the Golem quite a bit. And this Decay Golem gives us 8 corpses. The other passes we're using standalone, just some, defensive stuff. I really hate the cheat death passive for Necros. I think it's just crap. You only get 10% healed per minion you have active. If you have one minion active, you only get 10% healed. There's no immunity. There's nothing like that. So if you take damage that you die, then you get life back from your minion. Then you take more damage, you still die. So I think it's crap. Standalone, defensive. Life from death, this is just ridiculous. There's health globes everywhere, all over the map. You're constantly exploding corpses. I will be very surprised if this makes it through to the live servers, especially from like a Z DPS Necro. You would have infinite health globes. We already talked about Blood is Power, cooldown reduction, and Commander of the Dead is only for the Golem, the Decay Golem active. And that looks pretty cool. Let's check it out. Then we have a bunch of corpses. We can then blow them up for damage. So, a little bit about the gear. Like I was saying, you want as much cooldown as you can get. I only have about 44% right now. I should probably re-roll the CDR on my ring. I can't re-roll it on this one because it's the only unity I have. And it might even be worth it on the amulet. I'm not sure yet because 10% crit damage is a lot, or 20% cold damage is a lot. I don't know. But you want as much CDR as you can get. So you absolutely want to use Eleoric's Crown and then slap a diamond in there. I guess I'm missing a ton of, well, not a ton, but I'm missing a decent amount of CDR just because it's only a 89% instead of 100%. As for stuff in the cube, I'm using the Furnace. This could be Ingeom if you're doing enough damage, or if you're using a Lon build, you could probably use Ingeom instead. Then you can use this all the time. We're using a Kiokuros because we don't actually need Essence at all, so this just makes us take a lot less damage. And then Convention of the Elements. Convention of the Elements on Necromancer is so powerful because it only has 3... Necros only have 3 elements, so it only has to rotate, there's only 3 that it can rotate. Most classes, every other class, there's 4 elements that they have to deal with. So Necros, there's only cold, physical, and poison, which means that the element that you want active is going to be active so often. I don't know. That seems way too strong, but whatever. The other items that I'm using are, the other gear that I'm using it's just crap. Firewalkers, all this stuff is pretty bad. The only thing that's really mandatory for the build that I actually have is Frostburns, but you want these ancient, obviously, because then you can use Lon and Leoric's Crown. Everything else can be mixed and matched for whatever you need. If you don't have an ancient Rhymeheart, you can equip a Furnace and then throw Rhymeheart in the Kyanized Cube as well. Depends. I'm using the Phylactery here just because I kind of wanted to use something Necro themed. It's pretty stupid. I'd be better off just finding a shield or something like that, or even crafting a shield that's ancient and just using that instead. But, oh well. As for gems, I'm using Bane of the Powerful just because I wanted more elite damage, and it seems to work pretty well. You're jumping from elites to elites. This is more of, I don't know, this is not for pushing greater rifts, at least the way that I have it set up currently. So this is fine if you're just trying to kill stuff fairly quickly. And then obviously Bane of the Trap because it's in every single build ever. You'll notice my gem levels are really low. And like I said, my gear is low, my paragon's low. This is an ult account, and yeah, so that's what we got. And now for the other gem, we're using Mirene, and I am so excited about this. I've always loved this gem, but it's never been very good. What's sweet about this is that it looks like Corpse Explosion has, like, every time you use it, it procs Mirene, and you're just seeing this shit just fly down from the heavens, which is also why Rhymeheart is good, because the chance for it to proc it happens. I mean, I guess it says 20%, but it seems like it happens constantly. I don't know. But this happens all the time. Mirene happens every time you cast. It looks like you're watching an anime and Akira's coming down, and the soul, the satellite just blowing things up. Looks really cool. Let's hop into a rift so you guys can see it. All right, so when you're doing these rifts, you want to make sure that you don't use your... You want to use your cooldowns when you have it up, and then you see just... Look at that. It's pretty cool. Now, mind you, this is only a level 35 greater rift, so it's not... I mean, I know it's not that impressive. But if you had Lon, you could take this to 60, probably even higher. If they actually had Necro items that were, not... They actually had Necro items in the game at all, you could... I'm sure they'll have something to do with sacrifice, whatever, that buffs the damage by like 1,000% or 10,000%. You know how Blizzard does. You know how Blizzard do. The only downside is you're kind of just waiting for cooldowns, so that's why you need cooldown reduction. Like here we got the big one coming up again. Oops, I died because I'm not paying attention, talking to you guys. Anyways, all right, here we go. I didn't even use it on the right cooldown, but you can see that stuff's just blowing up, and it looks awesome. I mean, it looks really cool. I'm also, I guess I didn't mention it earlier. Let me kill this pack here, or this grouping. Sweet, there we go. Can I can't do it now. But the rune that I'm using on Land of the Dead is the frozen one. It makes it so things freeze in the area of the skill. To be honest, I think we're going to be better off with using the one that increases the duration, although it's only by 2 seconds. It's probably better than, it's probably more useful than the, having everybody be frozen all the time, because you already do enough freezing damage with Corpse Explosion, and then Frostburns has a chance to freeze as well. So, yeah, just something to think about. But it's fun to try, and, oh man, I love the way that rains down. It looks so cool. You'll notice that I'm not gonna finish this rift super quick. The fastest I've done these in, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes, something like that. I don't know. And again, nothing is optimized. If as more people get this, more people try out the builds, I'm sure we'll see things that are polished and clean. I just wanted to show you guys something cool with just some trashy gear, decent. I mean, it's pretty low paragon. Like once there's actual sets and things in the game, the paragon that I have would be offset by whatever the set is that's going to actually be useful for Necros. So we're going to just hang tight for a minute here, let our cooldowns come up, and build up the Siphon Blood passive. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gonna die. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. That's all right. We're going to pop our 4 here and just start blowing things up. There we go. Oh, I didn't even pop 4. There's just enough cores on the ground already. So there you go. Oh, we missed that guy, though. Well, we'll use it now just so I don't want to have to sit around. There we go. Done. Done. And there we go, a ton. Speed pylon. Blow up a guy. I should have waited for... Again, I should have waited for the cold, because it makes a huge difference in terms of doing damage. Like, it's night and day, right? But you already know that if you've ever used Curse of Elements. And we're just gonna hang out. There we go. Mirenes is actually super nice when all you have is like one elite that you need to kill, and you're waiting for it to proc. Waiting for your frailty to proc. So we can just start blowing stuff up. Boom. One thing dies, everything's dead. Oh, that's cool.
That is not possible.
So, I didn't wait for the, oh yeah, look at that, just smash that button down. Yes! I have to put on my right mouse button so I can click it as fast as I possibly can when it's up. And again, this is a pretty slow rift, I know. Part of that's because chatting with you, not paying full attention to what I'm doing. Part of it's because, well, that's actually the main reason why. Because I'm not paying attention to when my Curse of Elements is up. There we go. You just blow up as much as you possibly can in that time limit. And it feels super good. It really does.
I'm afraid not.
There we go. I'm just going to pop it early and see if we can do it without Curse of Elements being up. And it looks like we're going to be okay. Oh, yep, we got them all. Good. Ooh, there we go. Get right over here. Drop it down. We have a bunch of corpses, and it's cold time. Ah, where are my corpses? Oh, shoot, they're over there. That's unfortunate. So let's try to drag them over here. It's going to be hard, though, with the golem. Ay. Whatever, let's just pop our 4 here. Land of the Dead. Feels good. So you can see there's still some kinks to work out, because it is a little cumbersome at times. It's fun when it works, though. When it's working out, it's incredibly fun. So we'll have to see how it goes in the long run. And again, if you're waiting for cooldowns, just use your teleport skill as much as possible, because it'll reduce your cooldowns. There we go. Oh, nice. We have our 4 up. Land of the Dead. I should really change these hotkeys. I still haven't done that. So cold's almost there. We'll pop it, and we'll just start blowing things up. Oh, I should have hit the shrine first. Ah, well. Such is life. We'll wait for cold to be up and start building up our... There we go. Nice. Where's the other guy? There he is. He should die in a second here from frailty. Oh, it's not on. That's why he didn't die. And just about done. I know that, yeah, this is going really slow. I'm pretty sure I could do T10 without, you know, changing too much of the build right now. Which is, you know, it's decent if you think about the beginning of a season, just kind of farming, having fun, killing stuff. And once we have a Corpse Explosion legendary, because I can't imagine they don't make a Corpse Explosion legendary. Well, let's do some of this to get our cooldown lower. We'll use this until cold, which should be right now. And there we go. Now we just blow them up. And you can see when we get... There's a Reinhardt proc, Reinhardt. And, alright. Ta-da! Awesome. It's just awesome. Love that. Alright, well, I think that covers the build pretty much. And again, the gems are low, like... So you can see with this a little bit of optimization, this build could be a lot of fun. I just wanted to show it to you since I've been having, you know, fun messing around with it. Real articulate today. Anywho, I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.